Boy, that countdown always seems to manage to sneak up on me. That's right. Let me just wait and see. Good, that seems to be... I think it's working suitably. Roughly. Maybe. Difficult to say for certain. Right. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Wait, before we do that, we'll close that window and then play that game. Hopefully it won't die on its ass today, but you never know. No, but you never know. Slightly alarming that it's already started dropping frames, which is amazing considering I've already dropped the whole fucking resolution thing, so shouldn't really be having it. It should have less trouble now than it did previously. So why it seems to be having more trouble now is anybody's fucking guess. It really is. Anyway, let's just try and... Whoa, that is loud. Oh, yeah, I know. That's because... Oh, hang on. Whoa. Hang on, I need... Ugh. Things don't like to just be good, do they? They do not. Let's come out of there and now plug those back in. Are they in the right slot? Yes, they are. So why are you not... God damn it, what? Why is the bloody thing not coming out? Bloody stupid annoyance. No, that's the wrong sort of thing. Yes, that's the right sort of thing. Yes, apparently one more thing has decided to break on the system, which is always good news. Come on, right. Now, you want to register the difference between speakers, right? No. No, apparently I'm stuck with this. Fuck's sake. It's definitely in the right thing. Yes, it is. Right, let's readjust. Dragon Quest Builders 2, take 2. Do. Wait, does that make sense? I swear that's weird. I'm fairly certain it had dropped 800 frames, and now it's only dropped 700 frames. Somehow it's found frames. I'm assuming I'm just mistaken, and I didn't see what I thought I'd seen, but there you go. Never mind. It's time. There we go. Right. At least it's not deafening me now. That's something. Oh, yes, it is something. Continue, please. Veldin in the first slot. That's what we like to see. Notifications contest theme is city scenery. Oh, that's handy. I did add that to my favourites so that I could keep it. But for all the Star Wars fans, I quite enjoyed that one. That's no moon. Huge stargazing fairy tale secret base. So I'll look at another one. Oh, this is the hey, but I don't know whether I'm haying or not haying. A building town cute secret base. Ooh, is there a secret to that? I don't know. This is no title, but it is fucking gorgeous, isn't it? Good Lord, I don't know if we're going to get to something that's got quite such beauty to it. I mean, I am pretty bog standard. Someone asks me for a bedroom, they get a room with a bed in it. None of this sort of mansion shit. I'm incredibly sort of just literal. The abandoned base. Blue architecture. Is that because it looks like a penis? Is that why it's blue? Fairy tale fort and secret base. Ah, look at those. The only problem is I'm not 100% convinced that's the spelling of his name. Well, I can't remember his name. But I don't think it's Marloth, is it? No, it's Malroth. There we go. It's in the tags. So yeah, they managed to get the right tag, but the wrong spelling. Unless it is spelt that way, because obviously Tiamor is, I don't know, Spanish maybe? But yeah, he doesn't look happy about it, though, does he? Don't know why we look... Whoa! It's in hell. Look at that thing. The good of life. Building modern, secret best romantic. It is quite an... Oh, jeesh. Good lord. It's even got like a statue of a map with like a "You Are Here" thing there, isn't it? Looks like in the corner. Building modern... I made this secret base. Oh, wow. That's very secret base. That is looking surprisingly like... It's almost reminiscent to XCOM, is my first thoughts there. Oh, an underwater base. Oh, you beauty. Nature waterside secret base. I made this. I didn't make this. Just in case anybody wondered in at that exact moment. Oh, look at that. The Northern Adventures. I'll do a countdown. 3 more of these, and then we'll carry on and be disappointed by the shit that I produce. So that's 2 left. Summer Jam. It is quite nice, isn't it, that one? The Flamingo Road. The Flamingo Hotel. My God, look. And the fucking logo on the side. I mean, Jesus. And there we go. Our last one is the... I can't remember what that symbol is. I don't know. Squiggle. I can't remember. It's got an official name, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is. But that is quite beautiful, isn't it? Castle Summer Romantic, white architecture. Well, that's interesting. I don't know. I suppose liking is different to adding to favourites. I should have probably started liking them. Anyway, back to my quest. And you may spot... Well, that's interesting. Oh, I'm assuming... Oh, I didn't save it. Oh, that's fine then. I was about to say, you may notice I trashed the pier and grabbed a load of barrels and rope and boxes. But it didn't save. So, no I didn't. We are picking up exactly where we left off. Which is moderately helpful. Yes, indeed. This island is pretty weird, don't you think, Felden? The trees are all withered, the ground's gross and slimy, and the whole place stinks like someone left a sack of apples in the sun for a month. Do you really think we'll find the greenery we're after in a slimy, stinky place like this? Huh? Whoa, what the heck's that? I think he means the slimy, yeah, some kind of pink pulsating thing. But what is it? Ugh, I don't like pink pulsating things near me. But I'm going to have to get nearer to find out what it is. I think it's some kind of fruit. I wonder what it tastes like. I wouldn't go and eat that. Do you reckon the whole thing's edible, or... Oh, substantial volume of gas, indeed. Blah. This stupid thing just blew up in my face. Well, pink things, when agitated, do have a tendency to do that. And what a stink. It's turning the dirt around it all gross and slimy too. Again, when excited, it does happen to the best of us. I've heard of a fruit going off before, but not like that. This place is crazy. Huh? I smell a fight brewing, Felden. Over there. Help! Leave me alone. There's no point trying to eat me. I don't know who this is, but still, we'll go through a myriad of voices and settle on one eventually. Trying to eat me, I'm nothing but skin and bone. Eek! Help me! Sounds like fun. Come on, let's go and see what all the screaming's about. Oh yeah, come on. I will just have a quick bash at some of these. Not sure if that's food. No, it's dry grass. And these, yeah, these are all just dry grass. These are all rotten crops, if you were wondering. Dry, horrible crops. I'll grab a few of these, why not? And I'll take these fence posts. Fuck it. Always opt for a fence post. Not convinced. Oh no, I can. Marvellous. Let's grab some stone, indeed. It's always worthwhile grabbing supplies on your way, really. You might as well. There's no sense no sense wasting potential supplies when you will probably have to go out gathering supplies inevitably when you're asked to do some quests. So we'll get it out of the way, really, as we move. I mean, I was kind of going to say we'll do it as we move towards where we're supposed to be going, but I have kind of ignored where we're supposed to be going, and I'm just gathering in any direction whatsoever. But I just want a baseline of supplies. I think that's worth ignoring a man who's asking for help. Yep, that's right. I'm just ignoring a desperate plea for help in favour of bashing a stone, bashing it good. Right, so I don't think there's going to be anything in this book, but I might be wrong. Oh no, the book is titled Furrowfield, Land of Plenty. Veldin takes a closer look. The farmer's paradise of Furrowfield is far famed for its 5 delicious. The remaining pages of the book have been violently torn out. Oh, it's 5 delicious what? I think it might be its 5 delicious spices in the form of Chinese 5-spice. Because, as everybody should know, Chinese 5-spice, it's the spice for me. Chinese 5-spice, it's the spice for me. Chinese 5-spice, I want some for my tea. What about cardamom? I can't remember the lyrics. Genuinely thought I could when I started, so that's a bit annoying. Whoops. Keep pushing all of the wrong buttons. It's fine. Oh, I see, I'm placing it. I don't want to place a fence post. Certainly not randomly. Ooh, ooh, kia, kia, ooh, ooh. I smell a battle brewing. The baboons attack. No. Whoa, get out of the way. There you go. Good lad. Da-da-da-da. You do the dodge and go. Alright, you do the whack, go, dodge. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Do a little whack. And then a little whack. Malroth is vastly superior in combat to you. At least at this early stage. You can sort of roughly get on his level, but ultimately Malroth's job is to basically beat enemies for you. Ha! That'll teach those monkeys to mess with us. Right, time to get some info out of Sally Screams a Lot. Okay, so it was a woman. So I should probably put a bit of pitch in the voice. But that's not necessarily true. She could just have smoked a lot, or generally have quite a low-pitched voice. But let's make a decision. Okay. So this is how I die, as dinner for a big stinky ape. I hope I give them horrible indigestion. Wait, the monsters, they're gone. Those scaredy cats must have turned tail and fled when they finally worked out who they were dealing with. Hee hee. Yes, since when have you two been standing there? Since you be the monsters. Oh, I see. Thanks for your help. My name's Rosie. What's yours? And what are you doing here? He's Malroth the Amnesiac, and you're Veldin the Apprentice Builder, and you've come here to find out how to add a little greenery to your island. You know, going around telling everyone you're a builder is a risky business. There's no telling how they might react. You're lucky you met me, and I might be lucky that I met you. Alright, my mind's made up. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few rules. As the finest farmer on Furrowfield, it is my duty and pleasure to give you the grand tour of its finest farm. Come on, follow me. We'll go then. Shall we go? Yeah, I mean, you're the one leading. I can't really move until you've led me somewhere. That's right. Lead me to my destiny. My destiny is a field, a far field. Yes, indeed, shall we go? Oh, look, there it is. It's far afield. Is it far afield? No, it's far Fawcett, something. Hello, are we here? Well, here we are, Furrowfield Farm, the greatest, greenest garden on the island. How do you like it? I don't mean to burst your bubble, but it's not that great. It's not very green. It isn't even a garden.
Oh, I know. That's because we haven't built it yet.
Huh?
Furfield used to be a plant lover's paradise, with vegetables and flowers growing everywhere and anywhere. But then the soil spores appeared and turned...
I like that name. Spoil. In fact, I said it wrong. Spoil spores. Even better name than I gave it credit for officially. That's why I kind of noticed that I'd said it wrong, because I could have sworn it was a better name than I thought that I'd actually said, but never mind.
And turned all the earth into a horrible stinky slime. You can hardly even grow weeds in it. There was once a great farm here, the biggest and brightest on the whole island, and if all of us put our minds to it, I think we can bring it back.
All of us? Are those guys mixed up in this too? I did wonder why there was gas protruding there. Come, Perry. Jim lad. That's the pirate. You want to try and reel it back round to the West Country. Come, Perry. There must be something we can do. That's back the pirate. Me wurzel, me mango wurzels. I got a mango wurzel in my garden, I got a mango wurzel in my shed, I got a mango wurzel in my something, and a mango wurzel in my head. The Hancock reference for anybody keeping score. This is the loss of our wheat, not to mention the soil. We've scant enough arable earth as it is. I won't stand so close if I were you, Mr. Bonanza, sir. This here spoil spore looks like it could go off any minute. Oh, it went off in my fucking face. Our suffering slimes.
Bonanza, Perry, are you alright? Quick, you two, we have to get over there and make sure they're okay.
I mean, we could do that, or we could go in the opposite direction. No, we'll go and investigate. It's kind of what you have to do if you plan on progressing. We can just shimmy up that area there. You two okay?
Bonanza, Perry, are you alright?
We are, Rosie, but alas our wheat is not. That spoil spore just obliterated the entire crop. And who are you two, pray tell? We've not seen your faces here before, and to be honest, I think I relate it that way.
This is Veldin, and this is Malroth. Veldin says he's a builder.
Yeah, blimey neck, what kind of fellow goes around telling everyone he's a builder? He must have something wrong with his head. Well said, listen here, young Rosie. You may have fooled us this far, but we shall not be taken for ninnies. If you honestly expect us to believe that this so-called builder will somehow salvage this preposterous plan of yours, you are gravely mistaken. Come along, Perry, we're leaving. All right. I guess that's time for us to leave. You must face facts, my dear. Furfield Farm is gone. The dream is over, and it's time to wake up. That stuck-up beardy bloke really rubbed me up the wrong way. Still, facial hair felonies aside, he's got a point. There's no point trying to rebuild this farm if the soil's no good. You're wasting your time.
No, I'm not. I'm the finest farmer on Furfield, and Veldin's a real-life builder. If we work together, I know we can do it.
Wow, you really don't know when to give up, do you? When do you want to rebuild this place anyway?
Why, it's like Bonanza said, it's my dream.
A dream, huh? You know, I never really got my head around all this hopes and dreams stuff people go on about.
Please, Veldin, I can't do it on my own. You'll
do it with me, if you insist.
You'll help me rebuild Furfield Farm, won't you?
Yes, I will.
Yippee! Now that I've got a builder on board, the farm's as good as built. Veldin, Malroth, welcome to the team. We're going to make this place the best farm ever. Let's get started then, shall we? The first thing we'll need is a field to plant our crops in. Where's the best place to put it, I wonder? If only we had some kind of sign.
Hey, I could build you a sign. I could build you a sweet-ass sign that declares this as farming land. I got me yourself a scarecrow, a stuffed straw man to drive off destructive pests, force his residents to turn surrounding suitable soil into tilled earth.
And you again. What's the matter, Veldin? You're looking very pleased with yourself. You've worked out how to build scarecrows? Of course! Scarecrows are always found in fields. If we stick one in the ground, everyone will know that's where our new field is. So where should we put it? Oh, I know just the spot. There's still a little bit of good clean soil over there. I'm so excited. I can hardly wait to start tilling the soil, but not until you officially mark the field as a scarecrow, of course. If you need materials, you can get cord from the vines that grow around here, and wood from the trees if you just have to hit them with your hammer. Go on, Veldin, build us a scarecrow and put it in the middle of our new field.
Alright, I will. So, I don't know if I necessarily want to use the vines that are right below me. Oh, the vines here, they're useless. Get rid of them. That'll do, lovely. Lovely job. And those ones. These ones here, pointless. So, we will dispense swift justice. Oh, I've gone in piss water. Ah, bollocks. I need a table, don't I? Yes, there we go. Well, I think that is just the general workstation. Yeah, it is. It only looks slightly different because... Oh, the notice board. Yeah, that's fine. Right, I want to build me just the one. I only need one scarecrow at the moment. Oh, there we go. When you place a scarecrow in the ground, the farmers will hoe any nearby earth and turn it into tilled soil that's ready for sowing. I'm going to get my seed and I'm going to sow my seed all over the ground. But that's just the sort of person I am. Okay, we place it with the X button. We have ourselves a field. It's a shit field, but it is a field.
Is that what I think it is? It's a fucking field. It is. Now that we have a scarecrow, everyone will know where to plant our crops. Alright, you can leave the next step to me. It's tilling time.
Tilling time. Tilling time. She will just do it automatically by herself, and basically I just have to wait now. Yep. I didn't say it was exciting. I said it was the job. It's the job I signed up for. But we can sort of wander around gathering shit and clearing shit out and generally sort of just getting prepped for the next stage, although I can't. It would perhaps be useful if I could remember. Oh, also, look. She's dropping happiness hearts. I'm going to pick up that happiness heart. There you go. Veldin obtains a strange something.
Ah, farming's so much fun. I'm so happy I could pop. You looked pretty cheery just now too, waving your arms in the air with a big grin on your face. What was that about?
I just picked up your physical, solid happiness.
Huh? Something popped out of me and you picked it up? You disgusting man. I did feel like I was bursting with gardening glee just now. Maybe, just maybe, some of that happiness actually burst out. Well, whatever it was, it's sure to come in useful. If any more of them pop out of me, make sure you scoop them all up.
Okay, I will. To show their enjoyment and appreciation for building and farming and other things we take for granted, the residents will drop gratitude points. Try to collect as many as you can. Yes, I will. Oh, gratitude points. Must admit, there's not a huge amount. I suppose let's clear out some more of these weeds because we don't need them. Also, don't need that inside of the house. Well, what is soon to be a house. Spoiler alert. Oh, she is done now, so that's fine. Oh, you come and see me. Wonderful! Yay! I completed my task.
What do you think, Veldin? I've tilled the earth around the scarecrow. I couldn't have done it without you. With your excellent inventions and my farming finesse, we'll be able to make some fantastic fields.
Everything is an F word in this level.
I knew there was something special about you from the moment we met. After all, not everyone would risk their life telling a stranger they're a builder. You don't see what's so dangerous about that? Have you been living under a rock or something? Everyone knows that builders are the enemy. But anyway, we'd better get back to business. We have a field now. Let's grow some crops.
Complete! Everything is good.
Right, now that the soil's all ready, the next thing to do is plant some seeds. Here you go, Veldin. These are for you. I obtained
5 cabbage seeds. So I'd add a bit of drama instead of planting seeds.
To be honest, ploughing is easy peasy. Anyone with a hoe can do it. But it takes a steady hand and a keen eye to plant a seed properly, and I think you're just the man for the job. There should be 5 cabbage seeds there altogether. Veldin, let me know when they're all resting happily in the soil.
Okay, I will. Get your hoeing on. It doesn't really matter. We'll plant one there, plant one there, plant one there, plant one there. Fuck it, we'll plant one there. I'll do. There is, to a certain extent, later on, I will get the opportunity. Oh, what are you doing on the step? What are you doing up, Scarecrow? Get down, get down. I might need you to get there. You go, get down. I'll grab that heart from off top of the Scarecrow, and then I'll chat to you.
Good work, Veldin. You planted all of the seeds, and you did a lovely job of it too. Just wait until Bonanza and Perry see this. They'll be begging for a piece of the agricultural action. Soon enough, the seeds will sprout, and we'll be one step closer
to the edge, and I'm about to break.
To fulfilling my dream. I'm sorry, I'm just a huge Papa Roach fan. I can't help myself. Thanks to you, we have ourselves a fully ploughed and planted field. The only thing left is to water the seeds. Do you see that little hill over there, Veldin?
Yes, the one I've already been to, which had the piss water in.
The Pisswasser. There's a spring at the very top, but it's a bit of a pain to have to climb all the way up there every time we need water. So that's where you come in. Can you build something that would make it easier for us to get to the water? Some sort of irrigation station?
Oh, I've got it in my book. And here is my blueprint. Yeah. I had a feeling it was roughly there, because obviously it's where the water comes down. And a lot of the time, the stuff that's on the ground does mark areas already. So you could see there was a shape of horrible dirt.
Veldin draws out an... I'm not technically supposed to be talking at this point, so I'll shut up, shall I?
Veldin draws out an irrigation station blueprint. What do we need? Spoiled soil and a blockage. We have to remove the blockage, as you always do. So I just need to go off and get some spoiled soil.
Holy heck! Is a blueprint for an irrigation station? Did you draw this off the top of your head? That's amazing.
It's like the one you drew back on the island, eh? But it looks like we'll have to gather the materials for this one ourselves.
Well, if there's one thing we have plenty of here in Furrowfield, it's spoiled soil. Just smash up the ground if you need some. Oh, and don't forget to break the block that's holding the water back when you're done. Then we'll have ourselves a nice little watering hole.
Yes, we will.
And if you start feeling a bit peckish, just remember there's plenty of kelp down at the beach. I didn't even know there was a beach. I think the beach is not this way. Oh, there's a... Oh, I think that might be a puzzle one. Oh, we might do that. Yeah, go on. How do we dash in this? No. That's how you dash in this. There we go.
Yeah, this, I believe, is a puzzle station. Yeah, I think this one's a really easy one. What we want to do is change to our gloves, pick that up, and if we can just... That's it. Bang. Pick that up, and... wait for it. No, okay. Oh, we are being attacked by us now. Whee! But we did it. You got yourself Veldin souls. I'd like to point out this is the first level of the game. So yes, the puzzle was simple. You'll earn mini medals by completing puzzles. Collect a lot and you could be in for a nice surprise. You get sort of fancy tools, I believe. Odd little bits you don't necessarily need, but are still quite desirable. Whoa, we've been attacked by a huge array of slugs. But luckily, they are quite slow, although not quite as slow as me there, apparently. Keep whacking them with your stick of justice. I do look forward to the point where we get a slightly more interesting weapon. But we shall have to wait for that. Because the fancy new weapons are a little ways off. Right, grab my hammer. And now bash away at this tree, just for the sake of it, really. And now what we want to do is spoiled soil galore here. Oops, come on, there we go. I don't think I can bash stone yet, but I might be wrong. Oh, no, I can. Cool. Can I bash that sort of stone? Yeah, I can. Marvellous. Oh, well, that's something. 23, I believe, was our magic number, and I believe this is spoiled soil. Could you not, you little prick? Well, that's why you're spitting at me. You're jealous. You've got a tiny penis on your little slug body. That's why you're being a dick. Because if you are a dick, it kind of replaces the fact that you've only got a tiny penis. So that's why everyone is a dick in the world. That's right. Right, let's continue our quest to trash the landscape. Not that it makes much difference over here. Plus, we can neaten it up. That's always... I know, the obsessive compulsive. Always trying to neaten up the landscape by removing parts. Absolutely not true in the slightest bit. I'm not obsessive compulsive, and I definitely do not leave it tidier than the way I find it. Alright, let's pop down to the beach and grab some of this kelp here. It's Sonic and Minecraft! It's Sinecraft! It's a very boring mathematical stream where I craft sine waves repeatedly. Or I suppose it could be Mine Nick, where you go around stealing mines from dwarfs even. Or doors. If the doors have mines, I don't know. I believe the Doors is a band, and therefore they may very well have access in some fashion to a mine shaft, but that's not quite what I'd intended to say. I'm not going to be too fussed by it, but we're slowed down in the ocean, that's why I'm moving at a snail's pace. Welcome! Well, no, not more mathematics, no, I know. I couldn't handle the maths last time. Welcome, how are you this evening? We are indeed doing Dragon Quest Builders 2, aka Sonic and Minecraft. Although technically Dragon Ball Z and Minecraft, because this is Akira, I never say his bloody surname, Akira Toriyama, fuck me, I thought I had it there for a moment, Akira Toriyama, who is the fellow who does the art for Dragon Ball Z, which is why they look amazingly like Dragon Ball Z characters. And that is, I mean, he is definitely responsible for at least 50% of the charm that is Dragon Quest, because his art style is beautiful. Utterly beautiful. Right. You want to see a reservoir? Well, I think, assuming I do actually have spoiled soil, which I think I do. If I find I don't, I'm going to be annoyed. No, there we go. Spoiled soil. Right, get rid of that flower. And then I almost want to sort of get rid of those ship blocks, but it's probably not hugely worth it. Anyway, let's double check this blueprint. How do I... Yeah, there we go, like that. Superb. Look at the size of his tool! Indeed. It is a magnificent... He does have a magnificent hammer. And Malroth has a magnificent sort of beating stick. Which, in fairness, if you've got a stick, you are almost always beating it. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that magnificent beating stick he possesses. And what wonderful, wonderful hair Malroth has. Evil eyes, though. Mostly because he's evil. And welcome, Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint. How are you today? Anyway, I want to check this blueprint. So, it's a double stack at the ends. That's the key thing I was wondering about. And now, just keep sort of putting it down. If you sort of hold back, not that this is important if you're not going to play the game, but nonetheless, if you sort of hold back quite swiftly, you get this... Ah, bollocks, didn't do it swiftly enough. If you hold back quite swiftly, Um, you can sort of, whoops, see those. Also place it in the right place. You can sort of do a single stack of tiles. If you do it if you hold back slightly slower, you can do a sort of double stack of tiles, which is quite useful if you build your own rooms and generally build your own buildings in this, because rooms need to be too high. This irrigation station, as they call it, which is just, I mean, I love the names in this. There you go. Since as I spotted the question, how are you? I'm very good. I'm playing Dragon Quest Builders, and I love this game. I love Dragon Quest in general. I don't know if you're familiar with Dragon Quest, but it's been around for a long old time. There are 11 main Dragon Quest games, and that's just the main line. Then there's offshoots left, right, and centre. Then there's Heroes, which is Dynasty Warriors-esque stuff. And then, of course, there's the Builders stuff. Builders 1 and 2. Hopefully they'll do a Builders 3. Not sure where they can go, because this Builders is pretty fucking good. There's not a lot missing from this one. So it's kind of like, where do you go? Where do you go next? Where'd you go next, guys? We don't know. We've mastered the building genre. But it would be nice to have a Builders 3, because it's just a good game. Nice work, Velden. Whatever this thing is, it looks just like the blueprint.
Wow! Now that we've got ourselves an irrigation station, we can water the fields. I can't thank you enough, Velden. Watering plants is a lot like tilling soil. Any old idiot can do it, so you can leave the watering up to me. You two stand back and watch the watering whiz work her magic.
Go for it. Why did? Oh, I was just about to ask, why did I need to build it since she's leapt up here? But go on, water it then. Good lord, dear. Go on. Is Rosie okay? Rosie's fine. She's just peppy and looking forward to her work. She enjoys a good farming. Look at her go. Yes. Wait for Rosie to water the cabbages. Yes, how many cabbages can you water with 1 bucket of water? It looks like you might get all 5 watered with the 1 bucket. Yes. I don't know if it is literally 5. It might be. Hey! She's pooping out hearts again.
There we go, Velden. All our thirsty little seeds have had a nice big drink now. That's all there is to it. You just till the soil, plant some seeds, water them, then wait. It's easier said than done, though. For one thing, you need healthy soil, and there's hardly any left on the island. It's easy to tell if the soil's spoiled.
Are you okay, Rosie?
No. I am alien, Rosie. But when I am concentrating, it goes all purple and sticky. Sometimes it looks green if there's moss growing on top, but when you dig down you find nothing but grimy slime. The only soil that's any good for gardening has a nice earthy brown colour. Just take a look at some of the soil I tilled before and compare it to the mouldy mud nearby.
I've completed. Hello, Rosie, I've completed.
All right, Velden, there's only one thing left to do before we can harvest our crops. Wait for them to grow. First, we'll get some little sprouts, then a little while later, they'll start growing leaves. Before you know it, they'll be all grown up.
Wait, dig down, grimy slime. This is the beach at my hometown. Potentially, yeah. In England, we don't exactly have the world's greatest of beaches. Just hit them with that cypress stick I've seen you swinging about. Cool. Whack a cabbage. That's what we like to do.
It might be a while before they're ready to be harvested, though. In the meanwhile, you could pass the time by clearing away the rocks and reeds in our future fields, and you could plant some more seeds, too.
Are you going to give me some seeds? Thank you.
Speaking of which, here's a few more I have hidden away.
Hidden where? Do I want to touch these? That's my key question.
You may as well go ahead and plant them.
It's lucky I have dirty great gloves on, isn't it? Because I don't know where those seeds have been. But anyway, we'll plant them in the fields. Oh, hello. Growing impatient. Once you've sown your seeds, it'll be some time before the fully grown crops are ready to harvest. In the meantime, why not make the farm a little prettier? I'll give it a go. I don't really know how to prettify my farm, but nonetheless, Pop those extra seeds in.
Look, sprouts! Oh my god, yes, shitting hell. Shit my dick. Please don't. That'd be weird. How did you get my dick in your... I'm not going to ask. But why it came off and went through potentially either up or through your digestive system, I do not know, and I do not wish to answer. Bam, bam, bam. I'm just gonna sort of clear here. Give this farm a lovely clear out. Clear, clear, clear. Oh, clear the farm of rubbish. Clear, clear, clear. It's all I can do. I'm gonna get rid of this tree. It's in what's gonna be a room at some point, but I don't know for certain. It probably will be a room. I do remember building a room up here last time, but I do feel like what I'm going to end up doing, I feel like I'm inevitably going to end up building everything exactly the same way I built it the first time I played this game, which is possibly a little bit sort of, bit shit, but I can't help it. Sometimes the game does, in this mode, while you're sort of dealing with islands and dealing with quests, the game does, in a way, sort of hold your hand and pretty much give you guidance of exactly where to build a lot of things. So there's not a lot of sort of, oh look, I can have a fiddle around and do my own thing sort of deal. It is very much a sort of, you'll do it how the game wants you to do it, and you'll fucking like it. Whether it's good or bad, you'll like it. There we go, good. What's that? Oh, it's one of them. That's fine. I don't really want to smash up the fence at the moment. Just smashing up general things. Oh! Oh! I saw a little silhouette. My god, my cabbages. I don't know if my cabbages are... Oh, my cabbages are ready. Oh, Rosie is super happy with me. My cabbages are done. Wow, we've finally grown our first furrow-filled cabbages, and they're absolute beauties. It's been so long since we've had a proper crop, what with those horrid spoil spores appearing all the time and ruining the soil. In fact, I've never seen a better cabbage in all my life. Thank you so much, Veldin.
Well, unfortunately, cabbage is all we have, so you'll have to like 'em. Blimey. These cabbages are gert lush. Is you and Rosie really grow 'em all by yourselves? Maybe you really are a builder after all. All the more reason why we should shun his accursed presence. Come along now, Perry. We're leaving. Huh? Yes, sir. Why's Beardy got such a grudge against builders? If anything's accursed, it's that dead dog on his chin.
I wouldn't say it was a grudge, really. He's just being cautious. After all, everybody knows that builders spread desolation and despair wherever they go.
Oh, there you go. She's in agreement with you, technically. Or the world is. I've built some cabbages, and apparently I do nothing but sow desolation and despair. Which I'm assuming is a synonym for cabbage.
Don't worry, Veldin. I don't think builders are harbingers of doom and gloom. In fact,
hello, Jitterboo. Jitterbuck? Jitterboosh. I will jitter your boosh. Welcome. Hello. You've harpooned yourself a new follow. That was surprisingly good, wasn't it? Maybe. I don't know. I just threw some words together. Cabbage is great on the barbecue? Ugh. I mean, I could accept that it goes in a burger. I don't want it in a burger, but I can accept it goes... Oh, no, it's lettuce, isn't it? I don't know vegetables. I'm fat. It's the end of the sentence. There you go. You gag at anything from the wild mustard plant family. I see. That is quite... I don't know whether that's specific or broad, truth be told, but either way, I can't deny I'd probably be with you there, because I'm even broader, really. Anything that's considered green and healthy is basically off the table. Ideally, off the table and thrown a few foot away into the bin. Hello, 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 Mr. Chester Phoenix. How are you? And how are you, Mr. Jitterboosh? Jitterbuck? Jitterboosh. None of those are probably how you'd pronounce it, but nonetheless. Welcome. You did follow. I appreciate that very much so. What's broad? My disgust of vegetables, as opposed to anything else. What about Stevie cabbage? I've never heard of Stevie cabbage, so I couldn't say whether I like them or not. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, kohlrabi, and Brussels sprouts. Oh yes, no. I fully agree on all accounts there. Don't like any of them. But as I say, mine is basically, is it a vegetable? Don't like it. Apart from, I suppose, potatoes are vegetables, aren't they? And you gotta love a potato. Well, most potatoes. Some potatoes. Even carrots, yes. I don't really do carrots. But yeah, they're probably one of the lesser offences. But other than that, jitter, that is fine. It's probably easier. But welcome. Anyway,
Don't worry, Feldin. I don't think builders are harbingers of doom and gloom. In fact, I think they're great. Bonanza spent his whole life being told how awful people like you are. We all have. You can't expect him to change his mind overnight.
they're all derived from wild. You've done your research. I suppose hatred has has spurred you onwards to understand them more. You disgust me, cabbage. And now I will learn more of you, so I can destroy you all the better. Potatoes are not vegetables. Are they not considered vegetables? I suppose, yeah, they are called tubers, I believe, yes. I don't think they're called tumours, that's certainly not true. But yeah, they are called tubers. I assume that was just a type of... I thought vegetable was slightly more overarching, but perhaps not. I do not know. But as long as they're fried, they're alright by me.
Oh, by the way, something occurred to me while we were waiting for the cabbages to come in. Do you see the big bell there? Well, there's an old story about it. Once upon a time, a builder came to Furrowfield. He showed the people the wonder of building to earn their awe and appreciation. Then he whacked that bell with all his might. When the islanders heard it ring out loud and clear, something awoke within them. They were filled with the power of creation, and Furrowfield Farm flourished.
They are classed as root vegetables. Daddy. Why did you say daddy? I don't know.
Don't you see, Veldin? Those funny things you've been picking up must be pieces of our appreciation, which means something might happen when you ring the bell. Well, there's only one way to know for sure. Go on over to the builder's bell and give it a great big wallop. Yay! Go on, I'm going to whack my bell.
I'm gonna rack my bell. And please, Rosie, go on. Ding it hardcore, my friend. Bong! Whoa! Your solidified lumps of appreciation have been channeled through the bell, and love has spread through the fields of Furrowfield. The residents awaken to the benefits of building. The residents want to till the fields. Good. The residents want to water the crops. That's what I need. That's what I want. That's what I like. There's an episode of a show my daughter watches where they do the whole tomatoes are a fruit vegetable thing. I see. Yes, they are. They're an awkward one, aren't they? Because they are technically a fruit, owing to their scientific makeup. But everybody considers them a vegetable because they don't have that sweetness of a fruit. The residents want to water crops. Good. Go, my residents. Go. Oh, I've learnt some things. I've rung my bell and I've learnt a load of stuff. I've learnt to have soft wood. Perfect. And upgraded from that, I've learnt floorboards. I genuinely thought I was going to be hardwood. I'm disappointed now. I thought I was going to have softwood, hardwood. See? Lewd. It's fucking lewd. And now you understand why I love Dragon Quest. It's a wonderful game where everything's a double entendre. A simple door. I believe that means the simple door can be chained together, as the little chain there. It can be chained together to make a sort of double doors, but I might be mistaken. A rustic door. A haystack. A simple small table. A simple table. That's a large simple table, though. A simple stool. A pot. To piss in, perhaps? Maybe later. Community chest. Go straight to jail and do not pass go. A rope. Firewood. Love some lewd dialogue, yes. And farming tools. In one, a pot. Later on tonight, you can piss in it. In two, a community chest. In three, we'll give you enough rope to hang yourself. In four, firewood. In five, if you've ever thought to till soil, you'll need some farming tools. Anyway, I don't know how high I can go. What do we get for 2 in a bed? Nothing. You want to aim for the black, stay out of the red. No, it's aim for the red, stay out of the black. You get nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. No, that can't be it. Stay out of the black. Yeah, stay out of the black. This is now very important to me. Stay out of the black and in the red. You don't get anything in this game for 2 in a bed. Something along those lines. Because obviously the red and the... We established it last week, but I don't know. I can't remember exactly what he said. But nonetheless, that was the general gist. I don't know what you just did, but it was pretty spectacular. It's like the whole place has been filled with some kind of strange power. Marauding. Marauding mollusks, builder. What have you done? What is this energy flowing through me? My whole body's been filled with a yearning to create. I've got this uncontrollable urge to go and till a field. I hoped this would happen. All the power you collected was unleashed when you rang that bell. It opened our eyes to the wonder of building. Yes, you're quite right. It usually was someone in one of the most landlocked cities you could possibly imagine wins a speedboat that he couldn't possibly use under any circumstance. I feel like I assume perhaps what they did was they went, we've bought a speedboat. The speedboat's like 10 grand. You can have it if you want, or we'll give you 8 grand or something so that they can make a profit off of it so that they don't actually have to give it away. I mean, there's rivers, yeah, but I don't think you'd get a speedboat on some of them because most of them are canals, aren't they? And you have to split the boat with your friend from down the street who went with you and can't throw a dart to save their lives. True. That is very true.
It even inspired you. Now you can build simple stools, simple small tables and chests.
Is that so? We could certainly use some furniture around here.
You can make all of that, can you? You builders really are amazing.
All right, Felden, we're all very impressed. You stop posing now. From now on, you will have full cooperation from Perry and I. Let us rebuild the great farm and restore this place to its former glory. We shall tend to the fields from the moment we wake up in the morning to the moment we fall asleep at night. No crop shall remain unwatered on my watch.
That's fantastic, isn't it, Felden? Now we can all work together to see Furrowfield Farm reborn.
You spent the overwhelming majority of it drunk, I see. I don't know why, but because we were talking about rivers, there was a part of my brain that read that initially, before I'd actually sort of read it. I sort of basically read it as, I don't know, man, when I spent time in Manchester, I spent the overwhelming majority of it damp. And I was thinking you were suggesting it's a massive river, like the entirety of Manchester. Everybody's just soaking wet at all times. Has plans to sell timeshares here. Maybe. Human behaviour. Residents will behave differently depending on the time of day and the type of room they're in. They're entitled to lives outside of farm work, you know. I'm sorry. No, they're not. I am the overlord of everything, and they are my slaves. So, let's just save the game. Because, there is a degree of autosave, but it's not... I don't think it's regular. So, just in case all goes horribly wrong, I think it's probably wise to save it regularly. I feel I behave differently in the bedroom than I do out in the street. Correct. Yes. And that's probably for the best. Because if you are wearing limited clothing, and I'm not going to judge you for the clothing you wear at night, be it pyjamas or nothing. But nonetheless, pyjamas or nothing are both limited clothing. That's what I'm going to carry on with. If you were out in the street with that, I'd be concerned. I'd think maybe, just quickly ring up the men in white coats and tell them to come and take you away. Oh, yar! Doom and I contacted everyone we knew to ask if the refrigerator was running. What? Hang on. You forget most of the trip, apart from when my two mates and I contacted everyone we knew to ask if their refrigerator was running. That is a bizarre thing to do. Yeah, do you know what? I knew you were going to potentially say, have you been to the local Tesco Express? PJs are commonplace, because I know I've seen it myself and it disgusts me. It perhaps shouldn't, but it does, because it's like, put some fucking clothes on, like more clothes than pajamas. I don't know. I have rigid thoughts on pajama usage. And damp in I can't do a Manchester accent. I can't do any accent, but we give them a go, don't we? Damp in Manchester. I don't know where that was, but it certainly wasn't Manchester. Is the Oasis story. No, surely the Oasis story is just, I don't like you fucker. He's gone Irish for some reason. But he don't like his brother, and then the brother don't like him, and then they're at loggerheads, and then they're making wonderful music, then they're at loggerheads. She will not stop clapping. No. Unless I move the dialogue on, she will clap forever. And ever. And ever. That's the point in time where it would be useful to have one of them stream decks where I can just push a zoom button. And ever. I'll tell you what, this is what you have to do for me. After every and ever, you have to move your head closer to the screen, thus emulating a zoom. So she will clap forever. And ever. And ever. And ever. And ever. There you go. I gave it a go myself. It didn't work. It's not how zooms on a screen work. But nonetheless, she will clap eternally. It was 11:30 and we'd been drinking since 5 the previous day. It's a good excuse. And she wears stumps for hands, yes. And hello. Hello. What's all this then? I think we've seen one too many persons in their pyjamas. We're going to arrest them all. Welcome, Mr. Skinkeroodles. The rules of the skink. Go forth unto the desert and go and rush across it. I'm fairly certain that is exactly the noise lizards make when they cross the desert. That went even better than I imagined. How are you, Mr. Skink? You've not owned PJs since you were 8. That's fair. That's fair. That went even better than I imagined. I didn't have a joke on that. Kind of wanted one. When I read the sentence, I thought, the brain will suddenly kick in there. Not owned PJs since I was 8. Really? Well, that's good, because you shouldn't own Patrick Jane, the Mentalist, because that's the first name that sprang to mind with PJ. I'm very good. I'm playing. I'm sort of playing. I'm now just mostly chatting because I can't do both at the same time, of course. I'll go poke it and see if it makes the. She bit you. That doesn't surprise me. But whilst biting you, did she go? Because that's more chicken, I think. But yes, you shouldn't own a person called PJ because slavery is bad, and I'm glad that at 8 years old you knew that. That went better than I'd ever imagined. Who'd have thought that those two would ever get so fired up about building? She stopped! She stopped clapping. It seems that whenever you build things for us, or when we manage to make things ourselves, our emotions overflow and turn into these funny fragments that only you can see. And then, when you collect enough of that emotion and energy and pour it into the ringing of the bell, everyone becomes better at building, including you. If I'm right about this, and I'm sure I am, these overflowing emotions are the key to getting Furfield back on its feet. Collect as many as you can, and make us all the best builders we can be. She just stares disapprovingly. I feel like I know her already. Most people stare disapprovingly at me, so I'm fairly used to it. Time to hit the hay. Well, I haven't built bedrooms and I haven't built beds, so you're going to struggle there. Can we actually do that again? No, right. Next level, we got to do our doings. Mr. Paint. I quite like Mr. Paint. I suppose it's probably better than Mr. Sleep, but yeah, Mr. Paint. I am Dr. Paint. I am the evil villain, Dr. Paint. Would you like to know my evil scheme this time? You're gonna paint something. You've done it the last 10 times we've had this dance between villain and hero. So, do you want to maybe switch it off a bit? No, I'm Dr. Paint. All I can do is paint. Right. Do you mind if I get like one of the D-list heroes to deal with you? Because I'm kind of bored. I need a bit of variety. So I'm gonna pop off and see Dr. Light for a bit. I'm sure he's not doing another light-based scheme for the 5th time in a row, is he? So, yeah. Which hero would fight Dr. Paint? I don't know. Maybe the heroic Sir. the heroic Sir Thinner. So he just thinned the paint and makes it more usable, I suppose, actually. But I meant more sort of alcohol thinner that kind of completely strips it. I suppose Paint Stripper. The Hero Stripper! Wait, no, you're the wrong one. You're the one who takes off all their clothes. Go away. I don't want you fighting me.
Okay, now that Bonanza and Perry are finally in the mood to help, we can take Operation Furrowfield Farm to the next level.
I mean, the suggestion that I sound anything like Eddie Izzard is praise beyond comparison, and far more than is entirely practical and sort of logical. Right, problem is, farm needs soil and seeds. Looks like you're fresh out of both.
But, you're right. Any ideas, Veldin? Do I have to do everything?
For a mob who hates builders, you lot certainly seem to be lost without one. What's the story there anyway? What's so bad about builders? Come on, let's get to the root of this. I'm your new psychologist. That's the word I'm after. Ha ha! You've fallen for my trap. I'm going to point this laser at the pearl. Roll call. Oh, shit. I'm in prison again. I don't even think I got to do the crime, did I? I fell asleep before the crime. How dare they put me in jail for sleeping? But I suppose it does allow me to have a good night.
Of course, the root. Well, I suppose it's more of a bulb, really. Whatever it is, it certainly isn't a cabbage. This can be the next thing we grow. Here you go, Veldin. Oh, what is it? I got a light bulb.
It's like a light bulb. Oh, this is the special plant. Yeah, of course it is.
I always suspected it might be special, so I kept it hidden away this whole time.
Huh? Hey, Veldin, get a load of that. It's a shiny light.
The platform, it's glowing. It must be because you're a builder and you're holding the bulb.
I fell asleep before the crime.
Go on, Veldin. Plant the light bulb in the light and let's see what happens.
Okay, I'll plant your bulb. I'll plant your bulb. I'm gonna plant your bulb. Come on.
Veldin,
bulb. Narrator. Veldin gently presses the light bulb into the soft soil. Sometimes it takes a moment to wind the voiceover up.
Could this be? Oh, fiddlesticks. We've really gone and done it this time. The Master of Destruction is sure to strike us down.
Master of Destruction? Who the heck's that?
What? Have you really never heard of the Master of Destruction? Does that mean that you don't know about the children of Hargon either? I see. So you weren't just playing dumb. You really don't know about the evils of building. We've been talking at cross purposes this whole time. Let me explain. Everyone in Furrowfield follows the teachings of High Priest Hargon, handed down to us by his illustrious children. On this island, building isn't only forbidden, it's a serious sin.
What? Rosie? Hey, Rosie. We're in a whole heap of trouble here. The pastor's on his way over. He must have seen the light from that tree. Downdoors and just keep walking. No, I have to solve all of their problems. Hey, Veldin, look. There's a monster on my farm. It's like old Goosebumps tale. There's a monster on my farm. What you doing here?
What in the name of Hargon is happening here?
Hey, buddy. Why don't you go away? Hey guys. I don't like the looks of him, so bye. No, we have to talk to him. How can you function as a society when you can't build anything? Well, that's the premise of the whole game. They couldn't. They couldn't function as a society until I came along. All they'd do is just get up in the morning and then go, there's nothing to do here, is there? And then sleep in the evening. How did they make clothes? They were born with them. Don't ask complicated questions.
Who planted this tree? Answer me, faithless wretches. What? Building a farm, you say? Heresy! How dare you sully my island with the sinful stain of creation? You will pay dearly for this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The fields and cabbages were my idea. Don't punish Veldin just because he's a builder. A builder? This witless-looking whelp. Wait, this tree. Could it really be?
Could it really be what? If you know something about it, then spit it out. Dirty wizard.
If I'm not mistaken, this is a young bay tree, the sacred sentinel of the Furrowfield forests, beneath whose blessed boughs this isle once flourished. Hear me, wayward vassals. I have had a change of heart. I have seen the fruits of your labours, and I have decided to forgive your sins. My superiors need not know of your arboreal indiscretion. I will keep your secret, so long as you keep growing this tree. But should it dwindle and die, then so shall you. Grow the tree, but I don't really know how to. You need not worry on that account, my child. Furrowfield's most ancient legends tell of exactly what one must do to see a day tree grow tall and strong.
Sowing the seeds of success, you must harvest 15 cabbages. Furrowfield was once far famed. I think this is meant to be the evil villain again.
I trust that you can live up to those expectations. Should you lack sufficient seeds, I suggest you seek out more yourself.
You must harvest 50 sheaves of wheat.
The people of Furrowfield once enjoyed a wide range of foods, and wheat formed the cornerstone of many a delicious dish. You may find you'll need to travel far to find the seeds you need. You must till 50 blocks of earth. Furrowfield was once a farmer's paradise, with fields stretching out as far as the eye can see, and no farm can operate without ploughed soil. 50 squares will suffice. If you cannot find enough clean soil, I recommend you find some means of making more.
I've heard of this so-called day tree. It was a mighty magical tree that protected all life on Furrowfield, or so they say.
If that's true, and if we really can grow a new day tree, then we might be able to bring light and life back to the island after all.
Hold on. Creepy monster turns up out of the blue and suddenly you're going along with everything he says. What makes you think he can be trusted? Can't we just harvest carrots instead? I don't know. There are other crops later on, but I don't recall carrots immediately. But I might be wrong. The carrots may in fact, as they say, be over in this one. Onions? No, I don't recall onions either. As I say, I do recall a couple of the crops. Although, having said that, my brain is failing. I think we do tomatoes at some point.
We have a live one, I see. Such a spirited soul would make a fine offering to the Master of the Destruction. Don't make a fuss, Maroff. We're not in a position to argue here. You too, Veldin. I can't do this without you. Please say that you'll help us grow the day tree and bring Furrowfield Farm back to life.
I mean, I could say no. Fun fact, you get pretty much the same dialogue. They'll just continue on and go, That's fine. We can do it. I have tried in the past. There you go.
But I can't do it on my own. We'll only succeed if we work together. Please, 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 won't you help?
No.
Oh, please, won't you help?
No.
Please, won't you help?
You basically have to say yes. There may be a secret hard limit, but at the moment, because I haven't saved it in a while, I don't want to take that risk. Because there's a part of me thinking the game developers would have gone, well, they're not going to say no 50 times in a row, are they? So we'll put a little bit of dialogue that ends the game after 50 times. Nobody's going to be stupid enough to do that without having saved it first. And I don't want to be that person who's that stupid.
Yippee! Thank you, Veldin. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
If I asked repeatedly, over and over again, I knew you wouldn't let me down.
A wise decision, young builder. Should you lose sight of your goal, I would bid you speak with me once more. I don't know where we're going to find what wheat seeds to plant or any more earth to till, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. For now, let's concentrate on growing the cabbages. If we all work together, we'll have these tasks done in no time.
Hoo-ha! Let the mission begin. And now I have a degree of freedom, although there are quests, because there's Perry. Yep, I never expected the pastor to appear out of the blue like that. Scared the living deal out of me, so it did. And on top of that, he turns out to be interested in that tree you planted. Why you lot believe all this children of Hargon rubbish anyway? Look at your pastor. He's dressed like someone's grandmother. To tell you the truth, I've never given it much thought before. I've been a believer since as long as I can remember. That's just the way it's always been. Oh, but before I forget, Veldin, have you tried eating one of those cabbages you harvested? You're going to be growing a big pile of the things, so you may as well know just how delicious they are. Go on, have a nibble on one of them cabbages now, why don't you? So my quest is, eat a cabbage. You're now working from your point of view, but not yours. Bad guy. Pretty much, yeah. We are basically working alongside the bad guys. But are there ever truly bad guys? Aren't there just people with different points of view? It was supposed to be deeper than it was. Yeah, you had one of them cabbages, didn't you? Good and filling, weren't it? They'll do a fine job of healing your wounds too. There ain't much on this island in the way of curatives, so you're going to need to eat your greens while you're here. You know, I got dragged here by Rosie. She was hell-bent on rebuilding the farm, you see. I was more worried about being found out by the children of Argon. But I don't have to worry about that anymore. Do I? Maybe I can even become a builder like you. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of building from now on, and if the children don't like it, they can get stuffed.
Who dares speak ill of the children of Argon? What foul sinner defies my divine authority? Show yourself, or face the full wrath of my righteous fury.
Jiminy tree! Jiminy tree! That pastor's got ears on him like a blooming bat. I think there were a few bad guys that are definitely bad. Ridley. I'm assuming you mean Ridley from Metroid? Or when Rosie led us to this ruined farm, I had my doubts about our whole plan. The last thing I expected was to meet a builder. Still, I expect there must be some advantages to having someone like you around. For instance, you can make buildings, can you not? Perhaps you've already noticed the large red door by the field. I would have had you convert the ruined room around it into our new sleeping quarters. The key thing is to ensure the walls are at least 2 blocks high, and it will also need a door. Of course, our large red friend is an eminently suitable candidate. You can make the walls from mud if you must, but I think we both agree that softwood and floorboard blocks would be much more befitting of a room for yours truly. Once the room itself is built, we must begin to think about the furniture. 2 piles of straw bedding and a light source will suffice for the time being. Only 2? Then either you're going to be sleeping with Perry or Rosie. And I don't think Rosie wants to sleep with you, for starters. And that leaves one of them out and about and slightly scuppered. Right, so how does one build soft wood? I suppose just stroke it gently and stop once you get too far. It's just straight wood. Just straight wood. Let's have 50 of them. 50 softwood blocks. There you go. I'll tell you what, if we zoom in the camera a little bit, bit awkward to zoom, but we got there. I believe, if you look carefully, we'll build another 50 of them, that'll do. Oh. Well, fuck you. Fuck you, game. Okay, looks like I'm building another 10 of them. He doesn't actually have one in hand, but he does the motion and the sound effect of a person, you know. Let's have 50 stairs as well. You never know when stairs will come in handy. But he does the motion of planing it down. Right, so what we can do is get rid of this mud block. If you wanted to sleep with Rosie, you'd have to get her away from Jim first. Oh, you're never gonna break those two up. They are the ultimate couple. Rosie and Jim doing things that you wouldn't believe. But sometimes, you know, sometimes that's what happens when you sail down a canal on a boat. Sometimes it ends up being necessary. I love how you're explaining he's not holding wood, yet you live in a world of pure right angles and cabbages. Well, he doesn't get a plane, was what I was trying to say. He doesn't actually have a plane in his hand, but he does, you know, he does make the motion. Right, we're just going to completely trash this place. And what I don't really want is mud on top of my building, thank you. So we're just going to get rid of. We're just going to get rid of all of this. There we go. That's what we're after. So I believe it's already got some degree of wood floor. Because I believe what it's got, at least partially there, is wood floor. So what I want to do is tempted to knock out the back and do one extra, give him one extra than he was expecting. I like to be a little bit over the top. I like to do things, if you're going to do things, always do it one step above what the person's expecting. So we'll do this, and then we'll also try and probably make sure it's relatively symmetrical. And I suppose arguably you can't really have relatively symmetrical, it's either symmetrical or it's not symmetrical. So what we want to do is, I think, trash that door and replace it somewhere. Oh, I can't hold any more items. Well, that's inconvenient, isn't it? That's the wrong button. That, however, is the correct button. I see. Okay, let's drop... tidy it up and then drop the chalk. Discard the chalk. There you go. Throw that away. Grab the door. That's the ticket. Now, if we are going to do a two-door, and this is going to be our sort of wall, so we're going to have a sort of one gap, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Alright, so we want to... Whoops. There you go. This is what I was talking about before. If I hold slightly before backing off, he will automatically do a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and a 1, 2. And that's what you need when building a room, because rooms have to be at least 2 high. And there we go. I was going to say, this is the point in time I usually discover it's not symmetrical. Right, there's the room. Now we just want to clear out this shit floor. I think I might, yeah, I'm going to end up destroying the door. That's fine. We'll work around that. It's just I want wooden floor. Get rid of the cracked tiles. Make it nice and make it nice. My room isn't too high. It's just right. That's exactly what they're after. They want it just perfect for their needs. As I say, I'm fairly certain, yeah, that should line up and be the floor I'm looking for. What you can do with floors is you can sort of look down. There is a functionality to sort of, you can either, let's get close again, you can either look up or look down. Do you enjoy building? There you go. He enjoys building. Oh shit! Yeah. You know, that completely straight over the head. Your joke was too high because it went straight over my head. I didn't spot that at all. But well done. Well done. I mean, it was an attempt, wasn't it? And sometimes it's the attempt that matters. Sarky bastard. Yeah, a little bit. Right, what do we want? When do we want it? We want 2 straw beddings. Why did you make 1? because I pushed the button too early, that's why. Now, what else did you want? What else did you want? I'm going to have to ask him. Oh, he wanted a light source, didn't he? Red door, turn it into a bedroom. Remember, anyone worth his salt. 2 blocks, floorboards, and a light source, yes. So, what we'll do, we'll crack that open, and then we shall place a bed. I'll tell you what, let's have the beds intimately together. I don't know who he's going to end up sleeping with, but whoever it is, he's going to be together with them. Right, shall we get him a pot to piss in? Nah, that man doesn't need a pot to piss in. Light source. So, we could either put a bonfire in the middle of the house, or we could put a torch on the wall. I think we'll go for a torch. We'll have a set of 5 torches, which makes 25 torches. Superb. Right. Away we go. And I'll tell you what, let's sort of... Oh, can I not? Are you 100% certain, yeah? I suppose you do need wall-mounted torches. Fair enough. Well, in that case, we'll just pop a torch there and pop a torch there, just to make it symmetrical again. Room recipes for success. Placing certain combinations of furniture or items inside a room can give it a special new name. The residents will interact with it differently too. So this has gone from a room to a basic bedroom. Why are being disparaging about the joke when it's not your fault for not getting it? I know. But I'm in charge, so obey my rules and accept that I am disparaging your joke. Hey, everybody loves me. Apart from Blue Bush, because I insulted his joke. But everybody else loves me. Oh, Perry, we try hard enough and work together. Well, I reckon we'll have Furfield Fern, but no business. You are blistering bad bones. Builder, look at this bedroom. It's better than I ever imagined it would be. Now we need not wander about in the monster-infested dark of night. We can sleep in the safety of this room and wake well-rested the next morning. Why, with a builder on board, we need not stop at a single bedroom. We could have houses, hot food, happiness. Meandering mollusks, and all these years I've been thinking they were beings of pure evil. How could I have been so misinformed? My lad, ever since you heard that I was hearing the ringing of the bells, sanctuary, sanctuary. Have you seen my hunchback of Notre Dame? It's bloody magnificent. My lad, ever since I heard you ring that bell, I've been overcome with a desire to build. This settles it. My days of pandering to the children of Oregon are over. I shall leave those fanatics and become a builder. Together we shall bring life back to Furfield. And the art of room building is a fundamental to that. If you're to be our resident builder, I suggest you own those skills by building rooms for the rest of your fellow villagers. Now, Velden, my boy, I understand you're in need of seeds. Well, I intend to do what I can to aid you in that regard. For now, this is all I can give you. I found them in my beard when I was combing it this morning. It isn't much, but hopefully I'll have more to offer you soon. I've got a fancy degree of beard cabbage. It's time to plant the beard cabbage. One of the weirder things I think I've ever said. Oh no, I don't have room for the beard cabbage. No! Why? Nanny? Where is my beard cabbage? Nanny, please give me my beard cabbage. Okay, so apparently I can't just toss away the book. That's fine. I suppose we can toss away... For now, we'll toss away those. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to build a treasure chest so that I can start storing shit. I'm assuming I can. There we go, yes. Good. A community chest. A convenient coffer for storing your stuff for easy access. So yeah, just one of them for now. And what we'll do is... we shall... Oh, you can store items in chests. I don't want to see your Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yes. For once, it wasn't intended to be rude. You can store items in chests. Use them to tidy up your inventory or fill them with food for your residents to eat. I might consider doing both, but for now, what we want to do... yeah, I'll just pop it here next to the fire. That'll do. And then open her up. And... ooh, we don't really need spoiled soil for now. We don't need the book for now. I don't really need my stairs at the moment. Oh. There we go. I'm sure there's a quicker way of doing that, but for now, I suppose that'll do. Probably don't need the fence posts for now. Oh, there is a quicker way of doing it. Push in the opposite direction, you dozy shit. Right. Can we cook cabbage? Yes, we can cook cabbage. I won't cook cabbage just yet. We'll cook a scallywinkle. And now let's clear out this shitty field. Shitty field, shitty field, shitty field. Shitty field, shitty field, shitty field. Clear it out, clear it out. What is that down there? Oh, it's Malroth, blimey. And that's the high-pitched noise of my scallywinkle. I suppose arguably if you do burn your scallywinkle, you are going to make a high-pitched noise. Let's clear out this trash up here. I don't like it. It's horrible. Do. Scally what? Scallywinkle. You never heard of Scallywinkle? Lovely girl. Oh, there we go. Another high-pitched noise of scallywinkles. Scallywinkle time. Collect your scallywinkle. And now I'll cook another scallywinkle. What did I tell you last week about cooking your scallywinkle? You said do it every opportunity you get because it's well worth the effort. Yay, he's happy I'm harvesting. And now I'll pick my wood back up. And now I want to pick those seeds up first. That's the priority one. So I believe, as you can see here, the seeds do have a certain level of sort of repeated capabilities. So they can be used again. They'll grow repeatedly. I think that makes some degree of sense. Talk to him. Felden, I trust that the bounty of my beard, I refer of course to the seeds I gave you, aid you in your quest to restore the Dye Tree. We Furfieldians shall also do our part, toiling in the fields of a morning and sleeping in our fine new bedroom come nightfall, recovering our strength for another day's labour. What will you do while you wait for the cabbages to ripen? Might I suggest you make that lovely bedroom you built for us just a little lovelier? What it needs is a bit of traditional Furfieldian decoration. Be a good lad and finish it off with some farming tools and any stack of firewood, wouldn't you? I can do both of those things and collect my scallywinkle. Yes, and now, probably won't cook cabbage, but we'll cook a bit of kelp. Why not? I am actually quite hungry at the moment, so let's chow down. If you were wondering, I'll guide. I think we pretty much covered most of it last week, but I'll guide you through the heads-up display. Top left corner, HP bar. That is health points. Standard acronym. Yeah. Health points. I have 31 at the moment. That will go down, but then rise up. The maximum will go up as I level up, but ultimately if I get hit, it'll go down. Then next to that, little bread icon with 37%, that's your hunger meter. And you fill your hunger meter, of course, by cooking and eating food. Some foods you can eat raw, kelp you can eat raw, cabbage you can eat raw, scallywinkles, however, they have to be cooked. And then your experience meter is just experience. You get that for doing things. Can't remember if it's exclusively fighting or whether the building does actually sort of net you stuff as well. But nonetheless, you get that for your doings. Then the heart symbol is the general affectionate hearts you've collected. Once I collect this heart, you will notice it goes up to 47, which is exactly what you want. And of course, now there's fresh cabbages, we'll get even more. And that's important for... Oh, harvest cabbages is completed. Marvellous. Well done. Well done, me. Thank you. Good. I'm pleased you...
Yippee, we did it! We've harvested 15 whole cabbages, as opposed to those half cabbages we used to harvest. They were stupid. Back in the day, Furfield cabbages were so plentiful that we sent them to other islands. They were famous near and far for their delicious taste and succulent texture. Maybe one day we'll have that many cabbages. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Look, Felden, look at the Dye Tree. Oh, my trees. Growing. Oh, it's got a little bushel. Don't hide your talents beneath it. We did it. We completed the first task, and I think the Dye Tree's already looking stronger. Not bad at all. Maybe I will finally have something truly worth destroying. Shall I burn it alive, or simply blast it into splinters?
Blimmin' heck, we're done for. I knew this whole thing were a big mistake.
Please don't, Father. We did what you said, and the dye tree really did get bigger. We can't stop now. Very true, Rosie. If you wish to be spared my wrath, you will continue to look after this tree. I suggest you work these fields as though your lives depended on it. Because they do.
Cool beans. I did a good. The other interesting thing about the bell, I don't know if it'll work because I don't think there's anything there. They will rush to the bell, but if there are sort of hearts lying around on the ground, if you ring the bell, the hearts will attract to the bell. But obviously I didn't have any lying around, so, you know, that's fine. Carry On Cooking. One of the lesser-known Carry On films. It was set in a canteen, and they just kept cooking. They literally carried on cooking. There were farcical situations all around them, and yet they just carried on cooking. That was the whole premise. It's a bit of a letdown, that one. Let's get you some wood. Where do we want the wood? What I might consider doing. Pop wood there. Whoops, that's the wrong tool. Pop wood there for now, and leave it. That'll do. Just gonna stick your wood anywhere I like. Right, stick my kelp on the fire and grab my tools. I feel like the tools should maybe be... I'll tell you what, I'm going to get rid of that secondary torch after all. Because what we'll do is we'll place the tools at the front door so that they can grab their tools on the way out. Here we go. I'll tell you what I'll try and do. I'll try and avoid some of those hearts, and I'll show the bell thing. It's not hugely important, but I'll show it nonetheless. So, ding! There you go. I gathered the hearts, which is what I said it would do. I don't think there was need for a visual. I don't think there was need for a visual explanation there, but I did it, so yeah, that's fine. That's more like it. The smell of the firewood, the rustic ambience of the farming equipment. This was a fine idea indeed, if I do say so myself. No doubt you noticed that the bedroom you made became a farmer's bedroom with just a few key additions. You can give a room a whole new identity. People using these unique rooms are much happier than if they had to live in drab, functional cubicles. They will simply overflow with gratitude if you take my meaning.
Feldin, this new bedroom is incredible. We're one step closer
to the edge, and I'm about to break.
Sorry, I did tell you earlier that I was a fan of Papa Roach. Although that's not Papa Roach this time, is it? No, that's Lincoln Park. Is it Lincoln Park or... No, Lincoln Park. It is Lincoln Park, yes, Lincoln Park. I'm a fan of both Lincoln Park and Papa Roach. To getting Firefield Farm back on its feet.
Why, indeed, my dear. Our next priority must be to find some more healthy soil. We cannot build a farm around a few measly patches of workable dirt. I ever tell of a curious tribe that once called this island home, who were capable of turning spoiled soil into clean, fertile earth. Oh, God, I love this thing. I've just remembered what it is. But I know not what became of them. Still, we can think more about that later. For now, you must have your reward, another sample of my beard's bounty. Enjoy my beard cabbage, everybody. Everybody must enjoy my beard cabbage. It's the only cabbage available to us, so we are going to plant his beard cabbage. Beard cabbage time, baby. Yeah. Beard cabbage. Beard cabbage. Beard cabbage.
The pastor is a strange one. I can't quite work out where he's coming from, but at least he didn't destroy the dye tree. All we need to do now is find a way to grow a lot of wheat and till 50 patches of soil. Well, as far as the wheat goes, there used to be a little mill town to the east. It's just some ruins now. But there might still be some wheat seeds hidden there. I'll put a mark on your map so you know where those ruins are. Please, Feldin, go there and bring back some wheat seeds.
A new destination has been added to the map. Yes, it has. I just want to find out, do they name him? No. Oh. No, I think they're just reminding me of the quest. That's fine. But I feel... I think it might be something as simple as the Pastor of Pain or something, but I'm fairly confident they're going to be some kind of daft name, because basically that's Dragon Quest. I absolutely adore... I think it's Meowgician, or is it just... It might be Meow... No. Yeah, I think he is Meowgician. And Clawcerer, I think, was one. Both of them are sort of wizard cats. If it wasn't obvious. I would think it was obvious. Oh, the dead of night. Dangerous monsters wake up when the sun sets, so be careful adventuring after dark. Jump into bed and go to sleep. The monsters will be gone by morning. I will probably do that, because you can beat the Reaper. You can beat the Reaper, but probably not at this early stage. Pastor of Pain. Sounds like a 40k Chaos Lord. He might be. So I am wondering if maybe it'd be worthwhile... What I might do is trash this, because we've not actually got enough bedrooms for everybody. Although I probably shouldn't be doing this at night. But I think, to a certain extent, if I'm not outside of the town, I'm relatively certain I am okay to be basically doing whatever the fuck I want to do. So I don't actually have to... It's not like I have to sleep. It is just one of those ones where sometimes it's probably quite good to go to sleep. What's this? Is this softwood? Oh, that is softwood. Okay, so... Reaper, I hardly know her. Very good. Oops, that is the wrong place. You flipping moron. Oh, well, luckily, I've got a hammer. And if I have a hammer, I'm going to hammer in the morning. So I'm mostly marking that because I do need more stuff in general. So yeah, we want to trash all of this stuff. I think in fairness we probably want to trash every single piece of this, because a couple of those floorboards seemed okay, but I'm not convinced they were suitable. I must admit this tree is kind of in the way, but I do feel like I remember needing that tree. I mean, technically I could probably just grow a new tree. Yeah, I'm sure I can just grow a new tree. Fuck it. Fuck that tree. Sorry, can you just quickly remember back for me? Just a little while ago. A little while ago when you were playing Outriders demo. Weren't you obsessed with the idea that they fucked up a tree and that was entirely what all of their problems stemmed from? Yep. Did you not just fuck up a tree? Yep. I was going to say, I think those auto-repair. That's fine. Alright, we want to trash those two tiles there. Whoops. Sometimes it's a little bit too jittery. So we want to put a path there. Whoops. No, we'll put soil on the outside, I think. I will soil the outside of my building. Cock. Good cock, sir. Good cock. Yes. This is probably the easiest way of building a floor. I still fucked it, but it's still the easiest way to build a floor. Build it from above and just sort of... I say that. I may discover an easier way, but I think just looking down and moving along tends to be the slightly easier way, owing to the simple fact that otherwise... right, let's trash that rock here, and then we'll trash some more... Actually, we've got plenty of soil here, it would seem. I mean, it's spoiled soil, but it will suffice for my purposes, which is just to get a foundation here. I realise traditionally you wouldn't utilise soil. Well, I suppose actually, no, you would use soil as a foundation. Spoiled soil, perhaps not so much, but soil itself, not too bad. Right, let's grab... I need a large volume of softwood. So we've got a large volume of softwood. I also want one of those rustic doors, because I'm going to make it twinned. I'm going to make it twinned with the bedroom next door. Approximately. The insides I might change up a little bit, but in terms of the general structure, I plan on having it twinned with Basildon. Why Basildon? I don't know. It was the first... Apparently the first sort of town, assuming Basildon is considered a town, was the first one that sprang to mind. Oh, great, the Reaper's here. Okay. Fuck. Yeah. Too slow for my building skills, boy. I fucked this building, didn't I? Yeah, I fucked this building. That's fine. So yeah, it's 2. Oh, that's why, because it should only be 2, not 3. Yeah, okay, fine. Trash it. Knock it down. Go on, Malroth. You take down the Reaper. Go on, son. I believe in you. But just in case I don't believe in you, I am going to build myself a wall here, just to stop the Reaper coming in. Right, now we can place that door. Boom. Room! Marvellous. And as specified, it is twinned with that one. We will want a couple more bedrooms. Malroth's pretty much got him busy. And it doesn't matter if Malroth dies. I mean, it matters to him, but it doesn't matter to me. It will just come back in a few moments. It's quite useful, actually, because you can sort of use his approximate immortality to pretty much get through most fights. Oh! Fuck you! Man, piss off, Ghost! Piss off. Let's eat some kelp while that ghost is pissing off. In fact, he really did piss off. Let's eat some kelp. More kelp. More kelp. Fuck it. Let's fill the bar. Fill the meter. That's what we want to do. Now, more cabbages. More cabbages, everyone. Oh, now we've officially sort of gathered the 15 we needed. What we'll do is we'll pop on over and cook up some cabbage. Let's cook some cabbage. Damn it. Oh, there's another bloody Reaper. What we want to do is... I mean, technically we need 3 more beds, so... for everybody to have a bed. Because, obviously, there's the 2 gents and Rosie. And then the other 2 gents, technically, I suppose. So what we'll just do is we'll place these ones a bit more separated because of the hole. And it's daytime now, so I'm not going to need to sleep after all. That's fine. That's good. Right. Ooh. A bit late. Hey, Mally. Mally. You're right, buddy. There you go. I'll carry you to our destination and then just dump you in front of the enemies. You good with that? Oh, no. Okay. I'll carry you again because I pushed the wrong button. It's fine, though. It's absolutely fine. What we'll do is we will have a... Say what we'll do. Oh, I can't save. Probably because I'm carrying Malroth. That's fine. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment to save it, mate. That's it. Just in case. Because unfortunately this game, as specified, the autosave isn't great. There's every... Ow, you little shit. The autosave's not hugely frequent. And, well, let's be honest, my computer is relatively unreliable. At the moment, at least, anyway. Might be better now. I don't know. I suppose arguably it was probably one tiny glitch in the system that caused the good old blue screen of death, but that is enough to make me significantly paranoid about everything else. But it's surprisingly difficult, because I had this when I was playing it on the Switch. I could play it for a long old time and not save it. Okay, so we want to talk to that rat fella in a moment, but I have just spotted there is a poozle. There's a poozle here, a poozle there, and a poozle here. Examine. There's an inscription carved into the strange stone monument. Read it? Yes, please. I leave these puzzles as a challenge to any young builder who finds them. May they aid you in your journey to become a master builder. Use your wits and building skills to solve them, and you shall be rewarded with treasures and new powers both. The inscription ends there. Whoever wrote that, they sound pretty full of themselves. Well, whatever. We might as well give these things a shot and see what happens. Okay, so I think basically this one is get the water in this pool here, and we already know how to do that because we can destroy that block. And I believe it is that simple. As specified, this is the first land. When you get to some of the later lands, they're mostly as easy, in fairness, I think. But they do get a little more challenging. They can get a bit more sort of like, what do you want me to do, game? Because the key thing about these puzzles is you are having to figure out the puzzle and the solution. So they don't give you any real clue as to what you're supposed to do. They just sort of go, why don't you try doing it? And you just sort of make up what you think is the right thing.
Squeak. Hello, human. Normally I like to give helpful hints to passers-by, but something has really cheesed off.
Ooh, opportunity knocks for the cheese emote again.
That means the cheese off right now, and I need to get it off my chest. There used to be a most wonderful granary down this way, absolutely filled to the brim with wheat. I used to sneak in to grab a bite to eat whenever I was feeling peckish, but now the whole place is completely swarming with monsters. It's far too dangerous for me to steal a snack now. If you're heading that way, I'd be very careful if I were you. Squeak. And by the way, the fat rats on this island aren't like other monsters. We're always friendly and try to help people whenever we can. If you run into any of us on your travels, don't be shy. Step right up and have a chat. Have a squeak at the old windmill. Oh God, yeah. Go look at the windmill, would you?
I don't know what this voice is, but it's quite enjoyable.
My God, you want to go see a windmill? Come on, boy. I'm going to show you my windmill, and you're going to like it.
Enjoy dumplings. Oh, there you go. That's definitely a windmill. Oh, I've kind of zoomed out when I hadn't intended to. Huh. Failed to get a load of this massive building. Do you reckon there's seeds in there? I reckon there is, because there's an exclamation mark suggesting so. There's only one way to be sure. Let's head in and have a look around. God, I want to. Yes. Let's go. I could harvest some stone, but I don't think I will. Could harvest a couple of bits of wood. That's unfortunate. Could harvest the stairs, but probably not worth it. I can build my own stairs. I can build my stairs. I can build my stairs. Doodly-doo. Hey! Oh. First I get attacked by monsters, then my weapon breaks clean in half. I can't even. There's totally an anvil like right there, but I'd just die if I had to actually make something. Ugh. If only someone would offer to trade me a totally sick weapon like a cypress stick. Or something for these useless wheat seeds I found. I don't know where that accent was going, but it was definitely going in multiple locations. So let's build you a site. Oh, hello! There's the fancy pretty paddle. A beautiful bat for badminton and other fun and games. Attack +4, which is not as good as Cypress Stick, but it does. I think that's a specialised weapon because it bats enemies away rather than actually doing substantial damage. I might use it, if you ask nicely. Give to Brittany. Yes, go for it. OMG. This is the voice she should have probably had in the start, really. OMG, this cypress stick is the goat. Do you know what? I think the first time I played this, I did not understand that whatsoever. But I do now have the knowledge. I have the knowledge. Like a black cab driver in London, I possess the knowledge. Greatest of all time, isn't it? Genuinely, I think I sat there when I was playing it the first time, just going, "Is goat? Goat? What? It climbs a mountain? It eats grass? It headbutts people? I don't understand what you're talking about." But yeah, it's the greatest of all time. Like, who are you and where did you get this weapon? You made it? No way. Wait, did you just say you're a builder too? That's too much. You're crazy. You're crazy, man. Well, crazy or not, I owe you one. And now that I've got a weapon that works again, I can, like, totally defeat the children of Hagon and destroy this village. Hold up, I'm getting some, like, seriously sketchy vibes here. Oh, like, OMG, there's a fuck ton of ants. Oh no, not more of them. This place is like right on top of the ant's nest. I clobbered so many of them on the way here that my sword literally broke. Like, literally, figuratively, systematically. Can you guys, like, give me a hand with this one? If we all pitch in, we'll slay these ants in no time. Go, Malroth! Destroy! Go, Malroth, destroy! Go destroy. Destroy the things. Destroy the things. You're good at destroy the things. And he's ignoring me. Fine. It looks like I have to do it myself. It myself. At least I have to get close to them. because I think Brittany will do quite a decent job. She's a tough dame. Whoa, there's a lot of ants, and somewhere on the whoa, that's the first person mode. I didn't really want or need the first person mode. Luckily, there may be a huge volume of these ants, but they are really weak. We leveled up. That's what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? Nobody knows. Malroth gets stronger and Veldin reaches level 3. His maximum HP increases. Ooh, I've learnt a thing. What is this? A stone sword. A sword of honed stone with a wooden pommel. Huh? Hey, Veldin, did you just invent a new weapon? Did you get the idea from watching me fight? Huh, that's great. I better keep fighting then. Can't wait to see what kind of wild weapon you'll dream up next. If you do come up with any new recipes for arms and armour, you might be better off using the anvil to whip them up on a normal workbench. Oh, Brittany is still battling ants. just us two talking about weapons while Brittany's in danger. I say in danger, she took care of herself, let's be honest. Might have a chat to her. No, Malroth, you're in the way. I want to chat to Brittany, thanks. That was so lit. We totally crushed those ants like ants. And I couldn't have done it without this sweet cypress stick. Wow, it's so hype right now. I feel like I'm bursting with excitement. I mean, like, literally, I just burst with excitement. There's hearts all around me, like total hearts. So anyways, you said you were a builder, right? What's up with that? What are you doing in a place like this? Who lives in a place like this? Get out of town. You're looking for wheat seeds so you can rebuild Farfield Farm? Man, you're totally going to get some, like, divine retribution for all of this? Master of Destruction will seriously smite you. Still, you defo seem to have a knack for the whole building deal. The super sticky maybe is legit. Maybe I hate that phrasing. I've explained this to some people, but I loathe that. Because it's like, yes, it is legit. It's not fake. Gah. Maybe building isn't that bad after all. Here, take these. They're the seeds I promised to trade for the stick. Better than another. 5 wheat seeds. Ooh, yeah. I think wheat acts the same as cabbages, perhaps. My name's like totally Brittany. I'm like a wicked strong soldier. Let's head back to this farm of yours. I want to see what those seeds grow into. They're going to grow into wheat, Brittany. They're wheat seeds. Is it like totally far? It's like totally far out, brah. Do you legit mean that? Yeah, I suppose I asked for that. I legit asked for that. Right, so I believe this is suitable for all 3 of us. So if I build 3 stone swords, what I can do is... Can I give you a stone sword, Malroth? No, I don't think he does stone swords after all. I can give Brittany a stone sword, so she'll replace that. But no, he requires special weapons. But I can have myself a stone sword. And now, now I've got a spare stone sword. Cool. I'll leave those silly sticks behind. Nobody needs those stupid sticks. I think I do get another guard at some point in the not too distant future. I must admit, I can't quite recall. I think the camera is relatively automatic, so sometimes when it zooms in, it will just sort of get stuck zoomed in. But eventually it will sort of unzoom. Oh, that way, huh? Yes. Alan Davis. In fact, you might know this because I think you said you saw this exact stand-up routine live. I think you said previously, the old Life is Pain. So he did a thing on that where Essex people do sort of literally, figuratively. That's where I got that from, if you were wondering. Literally, practically, vertically, almost. It's what I was trying to riff on when it came down to me when she said literally. Wonderful!
Veldin, you did it. You found the wheat seeds and you found a new friend too. Back when the children of Hargon's teachings took root here in Funnelfield, the people gave up building. They threw down their tools and let their fields lie fallow. But if you can bring people back here and get them fired up about building like this, we can still turn things around.
It's not a bad idea. We might find some willing workers to take back to our own island too.
Speaking of, all the new things you've been finding, Veldin, aren't you running out of space to keep it all?
No, because I've already built a chest.
I've actually been trying my hand at a bit of building myself. Here, I made you something to put all your tools and materials in.
Thanks. Oh, the bag! I thought it peculiar that I wasn't able to carry as much as I thought I was expecting, but there you go. I just had to unlock the bag.
With that bag, you can collect as many materials as you like. You'll never need to worry about leaving anything behind again.
So, you'd let me leave those cypress sticks behind because you refused to give me the bag earlier. In fairness, the bag didn't exist earlier, did it? She said she built it. That's fine.
Alright, Vernon, let's plant those wheat seeds. If we don't have enough good soil to plant them, you can always knock out some of the cabbage seeds with your hammer to make space.
Your bag can hold an amazing amount of items. I think it's ad infinitum. Actually, no, it's not. There is an amount. It's finite. The bit from seeing Alan Davis live that sticks in my head is when he talks about one of his friends calling smartphones touching stones. Yes, I remember that bit. I also always from that stand-up routine remember shat-ins. And anal hoopla. Which, I mean, if you've never seen it, shat-ins and anal hoopla, I don't know if that makes you want to see it or not want to see it, but nonetheless, shat-ins, anal hoopla, and touching stones. Alright, so pack your bag. Yes, we can put stuff in our bag now if we want to. I mean, there's not really anything I particularly want to put in the bag, but I'll do it because I hope it will stop telling me how to do it. Right, so the crucial thing is I do want to plant all of the wheat seeds, which are over here. Now, I'm going to have to ask the question. Because you left it open there. You left it open, and you never want your anal hoopla open. But you've left it a bit open for interpretation. By the phrase anal hoopla is pretty good, is that the bit in his stand-up comedy where he discusses anal hoopla, or is that your own personal experience is you really like anal hoopla? Oh, shit, some monsters appeared near the base. I was going to put it away. Well, it looks like I can't. So I've eaten. I got scared and ate a cabbage. You meant the story, that's fair enough. Get the fuck away from my plants, you bastards. Spare cabbage seeds. Oh, which is probably lucky, because I think we knocked a cabbage out. We knocked a cabbage out. There's one more. Fuck you. Get away from my cabbages. Oh, there's another one. Go away. You cannot have my cabbages. My cabbages are sacred. There's one stuck on the geometry. That's fine. Don't need you. Right, that's the wrong things. Change the tool back to the hammer and smash that rock. It offended me. Smash that rock as well. It offended me. Smash that rock as well. It offended me. All of these rocks are offending me. Talk to Brittany. Wow, this place is lit. Is that the dye tree? It is, isn't it? And get a load of this sweet farming setup you've got going on. So I'm like a soldier, right? I'm more of a breaker than a builder. I'm gonna help out there, so I figure I might stick around and guard the place for you. Children of Hargon can, do one. From now on, I'm all about the children of Hargon. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I'm so looking forward to this. It's going to be so much fun telling these weirdos in their stuffy old robes where they can stick their stupid rules. Bold words indeed. Will you still be so brave when the Master of Destruction shatters your arms and armor into 1,000 pieces? Oh, he's a stuffy-robed weirdo. Brittany joins Sveldin's team. We're going to be here for at least half an hour because they swell the orchestra for quite a long time. If you were unaware, Dragon Quest has possibly the longest and most epic of all congratulations, you've got a new party member themes ever created. Right. Put a cabbage on the fire, get that going, and now I'm going to save it. Save over, done dusted, and it's time to put it away. Put it away now. I can't tell if I'm a kingpin or a pauper. I'm probably a pauper then. Yes, I do want miscellaneous. Because we want to quit. Quit and exit. Yes, please. There you go. That was your designated dose of Dragon Quest Builders. Delightful, wasn't it? We built some farming. We didn't quite get as far as I thought we might, but we built some homes. We got Brittany, and we built a couple of. Well, we built a sort of slight farm. We still haven't managed to get something that can till the soil. And I promise you, when we do get the thing that tills the soil, you will be as entertained as I am, I think. Because the soil tillers, as they are not technically called, but nonetheless, they are quite entertaining and quite over the top and amusing, I think. Don't know if over the top was quite the right phrase I was after, but well, whatever. Right, let's find Miracle. Miracle. I'm going to use the old pretzel again for a bit. Am I not looking for artists? No, I am looking for artists. Yeah, Miracle Sound. There we go. I thought he was there. Right, so we're going to do about 5-minute break, 5-6 minutes, something like that. And then we're going to do something new. Now, the something new hasn't been decided yet. So it's going to be interesting, isn't it? So do try and be here at the end of the break when I come back, because I will throw out a sort of... I'll probably do the usual clue-based thing, but you can sort of vote live for what you want to see, essentially. And we'll see what it is, and then play it and hope it doesn't die horribly in both computer or game-based thing. So, yay. Anyway, be back in approximately 5 minutes. Enjoy a little miracle of sound. His sound is indeed a miracle. Right, let's get that playing. Pardon? Couldn't find any songs to play. What the fuck are you talking about? You're playing one, you dipshit. I think Pretzel's gone a bit weird. 'Cause yeah, this is definitely Miracle Sound, and it's definitely playing the song. Oh well, whatever. It's working. That'll do. Back in about 5.
Short fuse, it's a hell of a message I send. I'm gonna take a trip to Vegas, going hunting down on the strip. I got a bet to make on a real big stake, throwing down my platinum chip. So if I cross your trail, better turn your tail, boy, you ain't gonna give me the slip. I broke every casino, Freeside to Bremterino. Won't stop until I get my prize. I'm gonna chase you down in Vegas at the end of a lonesome road. My pit boy's lagging and the screens are dragging and it takes forever to load. I fought 1,000 thugs and 1,000,000 bugs. Boy, you're just another glitch in my code. I broke every casino, Freeside to Bremterino. Won't stop until I get my prize. Oh yeah! Woo! Trip to Vegas with my 2 favorite friends. I got my .44 and bullets galore and caps are planted to spend. I got the courier blues and a real short fuse. It's a hell of a message I send. God damn it, not again.